Now let us clarify some terminologies related to the learning process. The first terminology is cost or optimization function. A cost function is a function that returns the error between the predicted outcomes compared with the actual outcomes. It is almost similar as the loss function. However, a cost function is calculated as an average of all the loss function outputs. Loss function is calculated in each data point, whereas cost function gives you the average over the entire data point. Now, the second terminology is epoch. An epoch indicates the number of iterations of the entire training dataset the training algorithm has completed. In every iteration, the algorithm is motivated to predict better than the previous one. When the cost function gives similar output in two successive iterations, normally we say that the model is converged and we say that the learning is completed. So let us say like this. Let us try to draw the figure for this entire thing. Let us say you have a machine learning algorithm, something like this. Let's say this is my ML algorithm, MLLG, and this machine learning algorithm is passed through the training dataset. So let's say this is my training data, and what it does is after passing through the training data, it proposes a model, or let's say a hypothesis. So basically it has some weights. It adjusts the weights and biases that are available in each attribute, that which are weights and biases for each attributes that are available in the training dataset table. So it proposes the model. Now after creating the model, this model is evaluated with the test dataset, and once it is evaluated, it gives you the value for the cost function. So let's call it just cost. So it is after, so testing dataset is giving you the actual value for y, and you also get the predicted value using the model. So over the testing dataset you get the value for value of cost over here. Now, so in each iteration of the machine learning algorithm, the final outcome is basically a cost function. Well, I should not say the final outcome, but it is one of the major outcome, which is the decisive factor for the next iteration. So you get a cost function. Now, after you got the cost function, from here you again go to the beginning of the machine learning algorithm and you run the entire process once again. Now this entire iteration, starting from ML algorithm, passing through training dataset, proposing the model, evaluating the model on test data, and getting the cost function, this entire iteration is called one epoch, and this process continues for long time. And whenever two successive iterations produces the similar type of value for cost functions, then we say that the model have been converged and there is nothing much to learn anymore. So that's the meaning of epoch, and this is how the machine learning process works in a nutshell with many different epochs. Now the number of epochs can be only 1,000, or it can iterate over 1,000,000 times, or it can be 1 billion times, or even 100 billion iterations or epochs are also possible.